Welcome, everyone. My name is Akshay Mittal, and I'm excited to talk to you today about transformative power of AI in modern cloud with DevOps. We'll explore how integrating artificial intelligence into DevOps practices can automate deployments, enhance monitoring, and improve overall resilience. Uh, Before I get started, I want to share a small disclaimer that this is my personal research. Whatever I'm sharing today is whatsoever not related to PayPal, where I work. And yeah, let's explore how to make your apps smarter and more resilient. So, as you can see, I work as a staff software engineer at PayPal and on part-time PhD researcher. In today's session, we'll cover a range of topics starting from fundamental role of AI in modern DevOps, and we'll delve into practical applications like automated deployments, monitoring, incident resolution, followed by AI-driven CI/CD and self-healing infrastructure. We'll also look into some real world case studies from major cloud providers such as AWS, Azure, and GCP. And finally, practical strategies for implementing future trends. Without any further ado, let's dive in. So, let's start with the challenge we all are facing today. The shift to cloud is undeniable, right? With Gartner predicting 83% of enterprise workload will be in cloud by 2025. And I think most of you agree with me, right? However, this brings us significant challenges. Cloud native app failure can increasingly, like, it's very costly, right? Averaging out to around 15 million annually. And according to an industry report, DevOps teams are feeling strained and spending significant around the 40% of time on manual tasks, while facing increasing pressure for more frequent deployments. On top of that, the complexity of modern systems we are dealing are three times more alert and metrics to monitor compared to just 5 years ago. The key question we need to address is how do we scale our DevOps practices to meet demand without simply scaling the team linearly, right? So for people, right, you can type in the chat where what is your biggest challenges when cloud app modernization happens, whether it is speed, cost, security, or reliability, or all the above, right? Moving on to the next slide, why? So, why AI is the answer to these growing DevOps challenges? Well, traditionally, DevOps faces key obstacles like maintaining speed, scalability, reliability, and an increasing complex cloud environment, which requires continuous monitoring and rapid responses. AI act as a powerful enabler by providing an intelligent automation, which significantly reduces the manual effort and speed up the deployment processes. Self-healing systems powered by AI can detect and even resolve issue automatically without human intervention, leading to greater resilience. Interestingly, according to an industry report, it shows that 70% of organizations are already adopting AI driven DevOps for its efficiency and resilience benefits. These convergence is creating something called DevOps 2.0, a fundamental, more intelligent approach for delivering cloud application to becoming cloud native. The business case for AI powered DevOps is compelling, right? It's just not theoretical benefit, but there are actual results from organization implementing these approaches. A financial company reduced their deployment time by 35% through AI powered test selection and automated code reviews. I think most of the developers out there, like me, can agree, right? These days, automated code review, there are a ton of like GitHub Actions, GitHub Copilot, who can do code review using GitHub. There are other tools out there, open source, which really helps you write excellent test cases, like maybe pair program like an AI assistant, and honestly like increase the developer like time by over like 50 to 60%, right? Like in the past, it used to take me like, let's say, 3 days to write test cases. Now I can just do it in a couple of hours, right? A healthcare provider saw a 47% decrease in production incident by implementing predictive analytics and automated remediation. A retail organization achieved 65% faster incident resolution using AI powered root cause analysis. And across industry, we are seeing average 28% improvement in developer productivity through AI coding assistant. And this number is growing uh, actually. And this numbers I'm talking about like March and April, but today like uh, I think it's pretty much like double if my research is right. Perhaps most importantly, these technical improvement translate into business outcome, with organization achieving 3.2 faster time to market for new features. The question is whether AI will impact DevOps, but how quickly the organizations will adapt. So, the integration of intelligence into DevOps have been an evolutionary process. We started with basic automation such as scripts, templates, and basic CI/CD pipeline. The next step was analytics driven, when we begin monitoring systems with insight and implementing anomaly detection to issue identify the issue proactively. Then came the predictive intelligence, leveraging machine learning for forecasting and pattern-based recognition to anticipate the potential problems upfront before even they happen, right? Now, moving toward generative and autonomous DevOps, utilizing LLMs, large language models, for tasks like code generation and achieving truly self healing and autonomous operations. Having that agentic AI framework into DevOps will definitely lead us to that goal of self healing infrastructure, right? These evolution highlights a journey from reactive problem solving to proactive prevention and ultimately to autonomous management. To understand where we are headed, it it helps to see how intelligent in DevOps has evolved. So the current state of DevOps is likely between, as you can see, stage two and stage three, with many organizations still adopting like working on basic automation and analytics while exploring the predictive and intelligence and generative AI. The future direction could be, as AI evolves, we can expect to see further enhancement in AI powered DevOps, leading to more autonomous and intelligent system. This will result in even greater efficiency, reliability, and innovation in software development lifecycle. Understanding how this evolution help contextualize this technology will be discussing today in upcoming slides. Let's examine the core AI technologies transforming DevOps today. LLM models like GitHub Copilot, Amazon CodeSphere are revolutionizing how we write code, document, and infrastructure definition. Traditional ML continues to excel at anomaly detection, capacity planning, and intelligent test selection. Reinforcement learning is proving valuable for optimizing pipelines, auto scaling resources, and also allocating decisions. Perhaps surprisingly, computer vision is finding application in UI testing, visual monitoring, and deployment verification. Very important, right? And this facility could, like, this services could also be used for specially abled people, where they can catch up UI with the normal UI we have today. I'm assuming most of you know, right? Like there are special interfaces for these, like to help out people who are physically special, right? And Computer vision could definitely help them to keep the product at the same level, right? And natural language processing is changing how we analyze incident, create conversational interface to our systems, and process requirements. The most powerful application often combine multiple technology. For instance, using NLP to understand incident, ML to diagnose it, and LLM to generate the remediation step. So let me ask you a question, right? Have you faced a deployment failure due to human error? How did you handle it? Tell me about it in your chat. Next, AI can be integrated across the entire deployment pipeline, bringing intelligence to each stage. During development, AI coding assistant could help us write code better, faster, and automate code review, which can help us find the vulnerabilities or issues early. In build phase, a smart test selection ensures we are running the most relevant test, and vulnerability scanning could help us identify security risk. For deployment, intelligent Canary analysis allow us to safely roll out new features, and automated rollbacks could prevent a safety net if the issues are detected. Finally, in the release stage, AI can optimize traffic shifting to minimize user impact and even predict the potential user impact for the new release. So, AI is transforming CI/CD pipelines by automating complex decisions. Tools like GitHub Copilot, Jenkins are leading this revolution, enabling more efficient and error-free deployment. Let's take a closer look at how AI is revolutionizing code generation and review. So, prompt-based infrastructure code generation allow us to quickly create necessary infrastructure by simply describing what we need. AI can also provide a contextual understanding of the application requirement, leading to more accurate and relevant code suggestions, right? Automated code review, remediation help us, fix the vulnerability proactively that will by enhancing the security posture of our application. These AI tools can seamlessly integrate with our existing code bases and make standard, like making adoption easier, right? Furthermore, AI can learn from organization code patterns through a knowledge graph, right? And leading to more consistent and code generation over time. AI code generation is perhaps the most viable aspect in AI in DevOps today. Not only DevOps, it could be applicable to pretty much the whole software development lifecycle, right? And tools like like Copilot, Cursor, Bold, Lovable, all those tools are pretty good in generating infrastructure code from natural language description, right? Traditional monitoring often operates reactively, relying on static threshold and manual investigation when alert is fired. Next stage is proactive monitoring, which involves setting dynamic baselines, looking for correlation between metrics, and identifying pattern that might indicate future issues. The ultimate goal is predictive monitoring, where AI can forecast and anomaly prediction can anticipate problems before the impact users, enabling automated remediation in some cases, like automatic rollback if something goes wrong, right? The key shift here is moving from what happened to what will happen, right? Allowing us to prevent outages and ensure greater system stability. Organizations implementing predictive monitoring report 72% fewer customer impacting incident and 68% reduction in mean time to recovery. The key insight is that AI allow us to shift from retrospective question to what happened to looking forward question of what will happen, and increasingly what should we do about it, right? So AI is transforming the entire incident management lifecycle. Detection is enhanced through ML powered anomaly detection of correlation event, allowing us to identify incident earlier and more accurately. Diagnosis is accelerated by automated root cause analysis and intelligent context gathering, helping us understand the underlying issues faster. Remediation can be improved with AI generated resolution steps and even automated fixes for known issues. Crucially, AI enables learning from past incidents through pattern analysis and generation of preventive recommendation, helping us to avoid similar issues in future. A telecommunication company implementing this approach were able to reduce mean time to resolution by 47% and decrease the repeated incident by 62%. The goal isn't to remove human from incident management, but to augment their capabilities and handle routine to issue automatically, freeing them to focus on complex problems. The concept of self healing infrastructure, where systems can automatically detect, recover from failures, is becoming reality with AI. This operates as continuous cycle. First, the monitoring system use AI anomaly detection to identify the deviation from normal behavior. Next, the system analyzes the anomalies to determine the root cause and potential impact. Based on the analysis, the system plans a remediation strategy and then execute the fix with appropriate control. Finally, the system verifies that resolution was successful, updates the knowledge base to learn from the events for future incident. A quick bit, right? A financial services company implementing this approach reduced their mean time to recovery by 76%, eliminating the human intervention for 82% of their common infrastructure issues. The key insight is that self healing doesn't mean removing human from loop. It means having AI handle the routine issue while escalating complex problems that require human judgment. Let's talk about a case study, right? Netflix provides one of the most advanced examples of AI powered deployment in production. They have integrated ML into their Spinnaker deployment platform to create what's called automated Canary analysis, a system that automatically evaluates a new deployment across dozens of metrics and make deployment decisions without human intervention. What fascinating is how they have combined this chaos engineering. Their system can predict how services will behave under stress based on historical data. The result speaks for themselves. 90% reduction in deployment rollbacks and 45% faster global deployments. What most impressive about Netflix approach isn't just technology, it's how they build a culture where engineers trust their AI systems to make critical deployment decisions, allowing them to achieve both speed and reliability at global scale. So imagine an outage at 2 a.m., right? Question to you is, would you trust an AI system to auto remediate it without human intervention? Yes? No? Maybe? Yeah, please put that in the chat. Thank you. Let's talk about AWS. AWS has made significant investment in AI powered DevOps capability, and I'm sure they're adding more services. Code Whisperer is answer to their GitHub Copilot, providing AI powered code suggestions directly in our IDE. DevOps Guru applies ML to identify anomaly behavior in AWS resources and application, often detecting issues before they impact user. Code Guru provides an automated code reviews with focus on performance optimization, identifying code that might be waste compute resources. AWS Forecast can help with capacity planning based on their historical usage pattern. Guard Duty using ML to detect the security threat across AWS accounts. What powerful about AWS approaches is integration. These tools work together, have deep knowledge of all the AWS services, providing context-aware recommendation specific to the given environment. Microsoft. Microsoft has taken a comprehensive approach to integrating AI across the DevOps toolchain. GitHub Copilot integration extends across the development experience, while Azure DevOps incorporate ML learning to appropriate to deliver insights and recommendation. And I'm assuming a lot of updates are coming from Microsoft where they are making VS Code AI based. A lot of extension AI easily integratable to AI services, which is pretty awesome. I feel application insight includes smart detection capability that can identify performance anomalies in dependency. Azure Monitor provide ML based anomaly detection that can learn from application normal behavior and alert on any deviation. GitHub Advanced Security uses ML to scan vulnerabilities with higher accuracy than traditional methods. Microsoft's strength lies in their deployment tool integration, increasing a cohesive experience from IDE to production monitor. Their internal data shows that teams using these AI powered tools are deploying 26% more frequently with 22% fewer deployment failure. Google brings their AI expertise to DevOps through several key services. Vertex AI, providing a complete platform for building and deploying ML models, essentially bringing ML ops capability to traditional DevOps teams. Code Cloud Build, incorporating the predictive catching to speed up the builds based on the specific patterns. The error reporting services uses ML to cluster similar errors, helping identify and fix the most impactful issues first. The Cloud Operations Suite include intelligent monitoring capability that can adapt threshold based on application behavior. The Cloud Operations Suite include intelligent monitoring capability that can adopt threshold based on application behavior. And throughout the Google Cloud Console, we will find a AI-powered recommendation that help us optimize resources. Google approach emphasize making ML accessible to traditional teams, bridging the gap between data sciences and operation that many organizations struggle with today. So, adopting AI in DevOps is journey. A maturity model can help us guide this implementation strategy. The model starts with struggle phase, where organizations may be facing a challenge without a clear strategy. The first step is to start by exploring pilot projects, isolate use cases to understand the potential. Next is managing where specific tools are adopted, team beginning building, building skills, right? As adoption progresses, organization move to define by connecting workflow, sharing data to leverage AI more efficiently. The measure phase focuses on implementing feedback loops, continuously implementing AI DevOps practices based on the data. The ultimate stage is optimize or transform. It's characterized by AI first culture, achieving the autonomous operations. Let's make a concrete 90-day roadmap to get started with AI in our DevOps practices, right? In the first 30 days, focus on assessment and planning. Analyze our current DevOps pain point, main potential AI opportunities, assessing our team skills, highlighting one or two impact in the pilot use cases. Next 31 to 60, we should focus on pilot implementation, like selecting specific tools, integrating them into our workflow, providing necessary training, defining a success metric, and establishing feedback mechanism. In next 61 to 90 days, analyzing the result, scale the successful pilot projects, integrate them more deeply into workflows, and develop a long-term roadmap. The key success is starting small, measuring the impact, and building what works, right? Considering beginning with developer productivity tools like code generation assistance or ML powered test selection, these typically shows a faster ROI, building momentum for broader adoption. Implementing AI with DevOps isn't without challenges, right? The skill gap is often the first obstacle. Addressing it could be pretty important, right? Identifying AI champions within our teams and leveraging partner ecosystem to upskill towards AI first mindset. Data quality issues can undermine AI effectiveness, right? Investing in observability, and data governance to ensure the system have quality input, right? Trust issues are common and valid. Addressing them through explainable AI approaches with appropriate human oversight and gradual automation. Integration of complexity can be managed through platform approaches with clear API standards and reference architecture. And the cost concerns should be addressed to value based prioritization and disciplined pilot to scale methodology. The most successful implementation take a measured, pragmatic approach that acknowledges these challenges and addresses them systematically. Remember that AI adoption isn't just a technology problem alone. It requires equal attention to people, processes, and culture. So, looking ahead, several key trends will shape AI in DevOps. Generative DevOps represent the evolution of today's code assistant system that can create an entire application from requirement specification. Autonomous platform will take self-healing to next level with infrastructure that cannot only repair itself but continuously optimize for changing condition. Collaborative AI systems will work across the delivery pipeline, sharing context and insights. Synthetic operation data will improve testing, training by generating realistic scenario behind just observed in production. A DevOps copilot will provide conversational interface to all DevOps functions, making complex operation more accesses to all the team members. The organization that will excel are those that can balance innovation with pragmatism, adopting these technologies at right place while maintaining focus on how on business outcomes. The future of DevOps isn't just automated; it's intelligent. So, which AI-driven DevOps tool service are you most excited to integrate into your workflow? Please leave a comment in the chat. So, key takeaways to summarize our discussion today, AI is transforming DevOps from automated to autonomous, leading to significant improvement in efficiency, reliability, and speed. It's crucial to start with high impact, low risk use cases to demonstrate value and build momentum. Building skills along the adoption of tool is essential for long-term success. Creating a feedback loop to measure impact of AI initiative is vital for continuous improvement and ROI. Finally, the important to balance innovation with pragmatism, focusing on solving real problems with AI is sustainable and responsible way. So as we conclude, let me leave you with this, five key takeaways, right? And thank you for your attention. Uh, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop it in chat. Uh, Feel free to connect me on LinkedIn. I'm particularly interested how you are experience about implementing AI and DevOps and the challenges you faced. Thank you so much for having me.